Hey guys, we hit 50 subscribers. This is huge. I'm so excited the channel's growing so quickly. I've got a huge project in store and I'm very excited to show you guys. Just kidding, it's a small Power Wheels. Alright guys, this is the big project. My daughter's Power Wheels. I have big plans. Let me show you what I've done and what I'm going to do. This is my daughter's Power Wheels. It's actually a Huffy. Not a Power Wheels, but I'm just going to call it a Power Wheels. It's easier. So I think it's loosely based on, or it's the same thing as the Mickey Racer, but they made it a really cool hot rod. It's awesome. It's got a blower and everything. Right out of the box, I had issues with the steering. It wouldn't steer all the way, which honestly, it's not that much steering angle to begin with. But I had to grease this little thing here. It was getting bound up in there. And that helped a little bit. It's really not a good steering system. But that's what we have for now there. That was the first problem out of the box. The second problem is this is a 6-volt car, and it wouldn't drive in the grass. It would only go on flat pavement. That's it. It just didn't have the power. So I got a 12-volt battery. I rewired it so it would run on 12 volts. And pretty much everything works still. I think one of these lights up here blew out. These lights, these used to light up, they blew out. The blower one works anyway. I don't know, they're kind of weird anyway. Why would you put a blower light in a blower? But all this stuff works still. Turns on and off. And now it drives on the grass. It goes up hills until the tire slips, which it's basically a racing slick. It's got this little piece of rubber here. It's got no traction at all. I put some zip ties on here, and that helped a little bit. That was just temporary, but they're kind of like walking around. I know they're not going to last. It was just kind of a temporary thing. So a lot of people take like a bicycle tire and cut it and screw it around the outside. I considered doing that, but eventually it's going to have air tires on it anyway. So I'm just going to go get some tires for it, some air tires. And we're going to try and make them work. We're here at the Harbor Freight. We're going to try and get some cheap wheels for this thing. Alright guys, we're back from the Harbor Freight. I got 4 of these bad boys, $5 each. It was some kind of Black Friday sale. They're going to be perfect for the front. They're a little small on the back. That's probably the best for right now. The gearbox that's in there is like plastic gears and everything. There's a higher risk of blowing up with like a bigger tire and more strain and more grip and all that. Eventually I'd like to do something better with this thing, but for now this is what we got. So we're going to put these on. I'm going to start on that drive wheel. I got some of these E-clips. I think they're going to help us out because the wheels that are on there right now have like a little button you push in and somehow that clips the wheel on. So I think we have everything we need. Let's try and get started and figure out the drive wheel on this thing. Alright, I got the wheels off. I just set these up here just to kind of see what it's going to look like. Look a little weird in the back, but not too bad. Not horrible anyway. I think the white on the wheels kind of matches too. I think up here, I'm going to have to cut this plastic. I think if I just come straight across here, that'll work. And then all the wheels are going to need spacers in here of some sort. People have online say they use PEX tubing. I don't have any PEX tubing, so we'll figure that out. So this is like your little thing that goes into the gearbox to make it go. There's a couple screws here. I think I can take those out, and then hopefully I can like somehow, I don't know, use these holes in here with bolts or something. I don't know. Hopefully I can do something with that. So that's the next problem. Alright, here's my current plan. I think if I drilled a hole in this so this fits through. And I think if I lop off the corners, it'll fit down in here as a spacer. I can put this on top. And I'll screw it all together with these little holes. And then I have some of that threaded rod left over from the hood scoop. I think I have enough to get two pieces of threaded rod on each side. So I think all together that'll be strong enough for what we have now. I don't want to go crazy on this because I don't think I'm going to keep this tire forever. I don't love it, but that's where we're at. I'm going to try that out. Alright guys, at first I tried spacing this out with some wood that I cut out. It was going great until the wood cracked in half, and I said, well, that's no good. I mean, I'm kind of trying to do this temporarily because I think I would like to put different tires back here soon. But I got this worked up with threaded rod. There's a piece of PVC in here to space it out. The wheel's spinning pretty true, so I think that's good. It seems fairly strong for what it is. If it was a 5 horsepower Briggs, I'm sure it wouldn't hold up, but it's just Power Wheels, so I think that's good. I got some washers on here. I have a piece of, I said PEX earlier is what people use. I found like a piece of PVC. Maybe it is PEX, I don't know, it's white. Could be PEX, I guess. But it fits in there great. So that's all good. I'm going to go around and do the other tires now. Do this one. And then I'll go and do the fronts. I have to cut this out a little bit because it's going to interfere here. And yeah, so let me do that. And I'll take some video of that and we'll see how it works out. Thing looks awesome. Worked out good. I put some spacers in the front wheels, the PEX or whatever I found. Looks a little goofy in the back, but not too bad. I put a little flat black so it kind of hides. So yeah, came out pretty good. Eventually I'll put a little bit bigger tires in the back, but I think for now it looks pretty cool.